Ya Ali Madad. This presentation has been created by Aga Khan Economic Planning Board for USA to assist our Jamaati members with the application of the unemployment process in the state of California. In this presentation, I will cover the basic eligibility requirements to qualify for unemployment. I will also point out the information that you will need to apply, and I will walk you through the process of applying for unemployment online and by phone. Before we get started, let me explain what is unemployment benefit. Unemployment benefit is temporary income for workers who have lost their jobs due to no fault of their own. Currently, due to COVID-19 crisis, the government has made it easier for workers who are not working and are on an unpaid leave during quarantine to apply for this benefit. There's a two-step process to qualify. First, you must apply for the benefits, and second, you must claim biweekly benefits for each week that you are unemployed. Now let's talk about who is eligible for this benefit. Any workers who have worked and have been paid for the last 6 months and who have lost their work through no fault of their own, meaning, as in current situation, if you lost your job due to COVID-19 crisis, then you are eligible. Additional criteria for eligibility include that you are ready, willing, and able to work, and that you are actively seeking employment. Before we jump into the filing process, let me point out the hours that you can file for unemployment. Please note the hours that are listed here for filing your unemployment online. Now I'm going to walk you through the process of applying for your benefits. In order to get started, you will need to create an online account. You can create your online account by going to this link, highlighted here in yellow. Clicking on this link will bring you to a document which is 2 pages long. The first page provides general information about the unemployment process and the hours to apply online. However, I want to draw your attention to the second page, which is divided into 3 portions. The first portion talks about how to create your online login. The second one talks about how to file for your unemployment claim. And the third one talks about how to recertify for benefits so that you can continue to receive your benefits. Let's get started with how to create your online login. So in the first section, the first bullet, there is a link and it says register. You will click on it, which will bring you to this page. Here, you will create your account by selecting register under new registration. However, if you have registered previously and applied for unemployment in the past, you are able to enter your email information and select I'm not a robot and log in. In both cases, you will be directed to the next page where you will be asked to review these terms and conditions and then select the checkbox and select I agree. Once you have selected I agree and hit next, you will come to this page where you will create your online profile. You will enter your email address and you will create a password based on the following requirements listed on the screen. You will ask to re-enter your password and then you will select next at the end of the page, which will now bring you to this page. Here you will be asked to answer 4 security questions. These will be personal, such as maybe the name of your first car, etc. You will select 4 questions from the drop-down menu. After you have completed answering these questions, I would recommend that you take a screenshot or maybe write down the question and answers for future. In case you lose your login information or you forget your password and you want to reset it, you may be asked by the system to verify these questions and answers for security purposes. Once you have completed this portion of the application, the next page will ask you to select an image. So on this page, you will select an image and create a personal caption. For the sake of this training, you can only see 2 images. However, if you toggle back and forth, you can see additional images and select the one you prefer. So for example, if I want to select this blue cup, I can select blue cup and create a caption, something along the lines of my blue cup or my blue coffee cup, and type in where it says personal caption. Then I will select I'm not a robot and I will select next. At this time, I have successfully created this account. Once you have successfully created this account, you will receive a link to activate your account. It is imperative that you click on this link within 48 hours of receiving it. Otherwise, it will be deactivated and you will have to request it again. Your link may have landed in your junk folder, so if you don't find it in your inbox, please check there. Once you have activated your link, now your online process is complete. Now that we are ready to register for unemployment benefits online, here is some of the information that you are going to need. Your first and last name, your date of birth, your social security number, and most importantly, your employment information. Here you will be asked for your start and end date of employment, position, your salary, also reason for leaving. They will go back 18 months. So you need to make sure that you have gathered all your data for the last 18 months of your employment before you start this process. Once you have all that information and you have entered all the information, you will hit submit, at which point your information will be submitted and you will be mailed a EDD custom account number, which you will receive by mail in 10 days. It is important that you do not lose or misplace this account number because you will need this number in future to recertify for benefits so that your benefit payment does not stop. If you do lose this account number, there's a number on the screen where you can call to make sure that they can give you that information or reset that for you. However, remember, calling on the phone may take a long time due to the current COVID situation. Now that we have completed the online filing process, let's talk a little bit about how to file for unemployment by phone. If you do decide to file by phone, please know that the current time may be extremely long to get through. You may be on hold for a long time. Therefore, start calling the number as soon as they open, which is at 8 a.m. The regular hours for filing unemployment are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. At this point, I would like to once again point out the eligibility requirements to file for unemployment benefits. In order to meet the requirements, you will need the following. You must be out of work due to no fault of your own. So an example could be that you were furloughed due to lack of work. Other criteria are that you are physically able to work and you are actively seeking employment. And lastly, you will be ready to accept work when offered. Once your unemployment benefits are approved, you will receive payment through Bank of America debit card, which you will receive within 5 days by mail. Once you receive this card, please activate your Bank of America debit card by calling the number or by going online. Both the instructions will be provided to you with the card, and you can also find that information on this screen. Please make sure and activate the card, otherwise you will not be able to use it. If you have previously filed for unemployment in the past, you may still have the debit card and the monies may be loaded on that card. You will, however, be notified by mail. After filing your unemployment claim, you will receive these documents listed here on the screen within 2 weeks by mail. Please review these documents and familiarize yourself with the information that's provided to you, as this will be some important information regarding your unemployment awards, how to recertify, etc. Now let's talk about what happens when your claim is denied. In case of denial, you will receive a notice by email or mail that your claim was denied, and the notice will explain the reason for denial. Please don't lose or delete this notice, as it will provide you the instructions on how to appeal. You will have 20 days after the denial to appeal, and you can only do this by mail. The address to mail this document will be provided on your denial notice. So it is very important that you do not lose that notice. Lastly, here are some resources that we would like to share with you in answering your basic questions regarding unemployment benefits and requirements. There are some good FAQs out here that you can visit and learn more about your unemployment benefits and process. At the end, lastly, I would like to share our internal resource Access Helpline number with you. Please do not hesitate to call this number if you need assistance with filing your unemployment form or if you have any questions regarding unemployment. Thank you and Yali Madad.